Hello? Oh. Somehow I hit the mute key. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, hello, hello. If I close that, it'll still work, won't it? Yeah. Cool. Right. Where we at? Yes, yes, yes. Right. So, start of a new week. How we doing? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you are all good. I haven't got a particularly exciting thing to stream today, so I'm just gonna work on my code. I'm trying to ascertain what I'm trying to move the mule kick model at the moment. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm failing miserably. So, yep, I'm trying to figure it out. How do I move the model? What I might need to do. And for some reason, yeah, it's not moving. Right, let me see what I can figure out here. There's registering the perk machine. There's basic info as well. Let me see what that is about. You got perk, pocket alias, hint string, bottle weapon. Okay. So set model is actually setting the model. I'm wondering if I can set the model to if I could set the model to something invisible and then set it to what's S custom perk? Okay, so that'll be the specialty, I think. Custom perk A keys. Okay, so that's okay. Use my brain. So we're getting the what's the radiant machine name? Okay, just go like that. Radiant machine name. Is that a thing? Oh, okay. Radiant machine name. Okay, I think that is what I need to get my code working. Yeah, I've been trying to do some funky stuff here. Okay, let's get rid of these. We can get rid of these. So,
Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing today?
yeah, I'm doing good, bro. How you doing, alright? I vote. Da 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 no 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 no. Right, ready machine name. I think that's what I need to do. I need to do model equals get n model dot radiant machine name target name. Then just move the model. Like a so. I need to go. Da na 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 na. Ba da ba ba. Right, rightio. Grab this real quick. I think I need to grab that, actually. Oh, this is so confusing, man. This is so confusing. It's like over-engineered. So got the custom perks and then key, which is whatever key. But then here I am going through the keys and yeah, what I kind of want to do. Yeah, I mean, let's just compile real quick and just see where we're at. Got a little test running so we can check it out, see what's going on. Got some cool stuff happening. Oh wait, model 240. 240 model equals, oh, that's meant to be machine. That's white. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't need to do compile there. Thought I'll put some drum and bass on. Well, this is more like synthwave EDM, synthwave. Yeah, just synthwave. I got something cool set up since I last streamed. I'll show you. Wait, how do I show you this? My brother, he thought it'd be a great idea about 15 years ago to buy me a Raspberry Pi. Because he was like, oh, my brother's into computing. I'll buy him a Raspberry Pi. And my dumbass, okay, had this in a box. Look, it says, happy to Josh, happy birthday from Ben. That was, it's been in this box, in this anti-static packet for 15 years in a drawer. And I've done nothing with it because it scares me, because I was like, I'm not a hardware guy, I'm a software guy. I like writing software. I don't know what I'm doing with this, so it's just sat in the drawer, and I've not done anything with this until recently. I decided to give it a go, and let me just launch my map. I decided to give it a go and use this to control my 3D printer. So you guys have seen my 3D printer, and I got it working. It didn't take very long. Oh, I had to. There was an error, and what I had to do is I had to link up the screen to HDMI, because there's a HDMI port in there. And then I was reading the console, and it basically was a corrupt. This micro SD that I used to format the Pi was corrupt, so I used a different one and it works. Yeah, it was really simple. It was really simple. There's a program called Imager, and you pick what you want it to do, and you click a few buttons, and in just a few seconds, you formatted the Pi to do whatever you want, which is incredible. So yeah, hooked up to a local network and plugged it straight into my 3D printer. And then yeah, I can then on any computer on my network access this device, which shows me all of everything on the printer, the heat, it just gives you a full admin panel for your printer, like way better than before. Like, I was breaking my back every time I wanted to print something. I was getting this SD card. I was having to find the SD card reader, which I've lost again. Oh, here it is. This. And I was plugging it in. And then I was going on the computer, grabbing the file, putting it on there. Then unplugging it all. Then trying to find the slot on the back of the printer again. Look how tiny this thing is. It's impossible to find. Breaking my back trying to put it into the printer every time I want to print something. Now I can just click upload file and then load and print, and it's done. all from like from a computer, which is amazing. So just need to get the printer working properly. And yeah, it's huge, man. Huge. It's going to save me so much effort. Okay, so we are testing out. I'm trying to get this model to move, and I'm failing miserably. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get this working. Machine is defined. Yeah, didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Okay, so if I do time scale like, I don't know, 5. Well, it didn't do anything, did it? You're currently working with the software for Pi work. They're pretty cool little devices. Dude, they were so cool. Like, the fear of being too dumb to, like, understand how the Pi works. And, like, feeling like I had to buy extra things to plug it in to get it working is what stopped me from doing anything. But I literally didn't have to buy a single thing. I plugged in a micro SD card, which is something everyone has. If they've got a phone, you'll have one. If you've got a camera, you'll have one. They're everywhere. So I just grabbed one. And then I grabbed a, yeah, just some USB cable. And that's all it needed. I didn't even need a wireless chip because you can use a freaking Ethernet cable. So I used the Ethernet cable. Right, I'm going to put the music back on. Right, machine is... What is machine at this point? It's a strut. Okay, I'm going to do it differently instead. Wait, when it was printing a minute ago, what was it saying? Wait, I gotta go to my stream. Of course, there's adverts. Go to my stream. Hello, IceGrenade. I need to jump back in time to see what it was saying. It's just saying key. Okay, it was saying key. Okay, cool. So we can get rid of that one there. So we know key is the that's not going to be the model though, is it? Right, let me see. Right, set model. And the machine is... There's some perks. So that's what I need, basically. That's what I need. I need a get an array S custom perk, and the S custom perk in this case is level A keys. So I can actually pass in that. Instead of a key, I can just type in the static term for it, right? Which was that, yeah? Dot radiant machine name. I don't know if it's that or that. Okay, I think I can just move. think that can be a get an array. Oh, that's alright. I'm going to do machines like this. It doesn't have to be an array, but I don't know. Breach machine in machines. I'm going to try and just do like this and move it. Okay. Just cut that out for now. But I also want to do this without the radiant. Because at the moment we're trying to machine with radiant name. And then I'm going to put like a weight 3 here. And then I'm going to do machine with non-radiant. Okay, hopefully that might work. What do we do? We're just moving it, so hopefully that does it. In other words, good job. Thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised how easy it was. You get achievements as well on the software that you can control printers with, which is really cool. Yeah, I was half wondering if we play Minecraft tonight, but I do really want to get this code working, so
Reset21 says, hey, Ice.
how do Reese? What's up, man? So I was miles away then, just checking a comment on Discord.
Reset21 says, is this a new mod you're making or a fix?
This is what I was going to show you guys. So let me do open link. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is Octi or Octiprint. So I can control like my whole 3D printer, see all the values, adjust stuff. I can set up a camera to it, control it all from this computer, like a completely separate computer or any device in my house, which is amazing. It gives me stats like time left, print time, all that stuff, which you didn't even get on the 3D printer because it's got a really small screen, so it just like gives you a progress bar. So yeah, super cool, man. So not only has it made it easier for me to deploy a print, but it's made it so much easier to manage like the all the config and everything. Yeah, what's up, Brutal Cabrera? What's up? That's a goat in Spanish, isn't it? Oh, we moved her up. We moved her up. It was the... Oh my god, we moved it up. This is huge. This is huge. The effects are attached as well. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. We're making progress. Right, so we don't need that one. That was not it. We don't need that either. I'm going to move it up by 1,000 just to be sure that right, let me go up 1,000. Okay. Oh, okay, let me grab that. I'm going to move this up by let's do 400. Let's do 400. 400 is better than 1,000. I just want to see if the struct goes with it or not. I don't think the struct will. I might need to disable then re-enable the perk. Not goat, but close enough. Wait. What? Wait. What does it mean then? Oh, just say Mango, what's up, bro? What's it called? The tool? High Imager. Okay, so you can pick an operating system. This is what you can do on Pi, right? Raspberry Pi OS other. Yeah, different operating systems. Other general purpose operating systems. Run Linux, that's fair. Media player operating system. I'm not familiar with these, but that sounds pretty cool. Emulation and game operating systems. I bet they're cool. Operating system supports 100+ gaming systems. Wait, what? RetroPie. Other specific purpose operating system. Yes, this is where I went, and then I went to 3D printing. Freedom box. Right, let's run the map and see what's happening. Kali Linux. That's funny. It's not the most used like Linux for penetration testing. Yeah, penetration testing. Ethereum node. 3D printing is what I went for. And there's so many different operating systems you can use as well. Yeah, I went with the OctoPi. Simply print. That sounds pretty good as well. Is that? Check my WhatsApp. Oh my god. Rama's in the kitchen, I think cooking or something. And she's got my son looking at the TV to keep him occupied. Guess what she's got on the TV? She's got me on my stream. Oh god. Hello, buddy. We've got to be family friendly now. We've got to be encouraging. Super positive. You can do anything you want, son. You can master the world. Alright, here we go. Press this button. Wait. It went up, but... Okay, well the mule kick going up works, but we know that the trigger's wrong, so... Okay, cool. Yeah, how you doing, K-Game? What's up, man? Digital signage and kiosk operating systems. Oh, that's pretty cool. Premium and paid for operating systems. Bootloader. Anyways, yeah, I thought it was cool. Right. It didn't actually compile the change, but that's fine. But what I want to do is the actual trigger needs to go off. So I think I saw like a wait till string on custom perk. So that's the key, and then it's dot alias on like that. Level wait till. Level wait till. Okay, I think I can turn it off and on like that. So what we can do is once you move the machine, we can go like this. We can do string on. Put this up here. Let's go over here real quick. Okay. Yeah. Right, so yeah, we're trying to turn the perk off and on. The custom perk is going to be basically that. So what I need to do is go like that. And then I want to do level notify and then string off. And then I want to like wait like 10, and then I'm going to do I print line bold machine on, and then we want to do level notify string on. So the idea is that I can turn it on basically when we need it on. But that's testing that that logic works. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what happens. This is a really cool mechanic that I'm putting into a map where there's a big elevator and mule kick's hidden until you solve part of the Easter egg. And then when you come up to the elevator comes up and it's got mule kick on it. So, yeah. At least your son's learning how to map already. That's it. Yeah, mapping's great. Do you love it? It was actually like mapping that got me my current job. So mapping does pay the bills. All right, it's all loaded. Let me do run. Okay, I think I need to start a new thread for everything that we would ever want to have in the launcher. So this is the launcher, this program that allows you to compile your map. And there are some things that I just think that should exist. So, like, for example, the one thing that I came up with this morning was whenever you are working on a map or whatever, you'll set this to your local language. So I have it set to English. And then when you're done and you got to upload your map, you got to set it to all before you compile, so that it compiles it in all languages. Otherwise, if you don't do all, and say someone in France, whatever, has their language set to French, they won't be able to play your map or mod. So it's really important. What I would love to do is have a prompt that pops up and says, when you go to click on upload to upload it to the workshop, there's a prompt that will pop up if it's not set to all. So if it's not set to all, it says, are you sure you want to publish this map with the language not set to all? And you'll say yes or no. If you say yes, it will just upload it. So no, it won't. The other thing I think we should do that I was just talking about here is right. Let me just save this document somewhere because this is kind of important. I'm going to put it on my desktop for now, but launcher improvements is what I'm going to call it. Okay, so the second thing that I want it to do is that when you do compile, link, and compile, light, link, and complete, I want separate sounds to play on your computer. So basically, compile will plays compile, lighting, link, and a completion sound play when they're done. So you know when it's done. So you know when it is done. I would also love to add an option that will auto focus the window when it's done. So when it is done. So it brings it to you. These are like loads of comfort features that would help with mapping. So you're not wasting any time like doing something when you want to playtest something, you can just get straight to it. Right, so we're going to press this button. It's going to go up there. We can interact with it. You see it says up there. So oh, the off model's still there. Oh, so the machine, yeah, the machine was off, but the hint never moved. The hint never moved. So that's not quite what we're after there, right? Yeah, I want to do like a weight 10 there. Perk, pause. Yeah, I want to I want to find a way to prevent it from being used. I'm going to put that to 0, level use perk. And then what I will do is I'll then thread both of these things. So it makes sense in a moment. So what I want to do is here where it's off, I want to do only when the machine goes on, then I'll do like a weight 10, and then I'm going to do I print line bold and do force on machine. At that point, we're gonna thread both of these. But I need to get the actual file name. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the file name, that one there, put that into this script that we're writing. Okay, let me just do string on here. So here I need to do like that. I think I can get rid of that though. Yeah, I just need to go like share raw script or something. Okay, function. I don't really get all the dots there though. Sorry, I mean, okay, we're good. I'll close this down. I need to go to user maps and check for an instance. It's curious if there's any files that interface with the MuleKick script. No. I mean, it should work, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, I don't actually know. Yeah, let me do string on and just put like threads at the front of these. I think I probably want a thread, but put like a just a wait one here. Cool. And this init main. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're doing some crazy stuff here. We got the model moving up and down, which is great. What I need to do next is get the function of MuleKick disabled and enabled. And I'm hoping that we've done that, because in the MuleKick settings we've set it to 0, so you can't use it. But then we've looked and seen what that does, and all that does is enable a couple functions. So in theory, we can enable those when we want them enabled, and then it will enable the perk. However, there might be an issue in terms of the logic for the model is not set up until they're run anyway. So that might not work actually. I don't think it'll work. It's already compiled though. We'll go check it out. But I'm pretty sure I may need to actually jump into the code a bit more and just check the actual hint itself. So if I go here and go to hint, there's nothing, but we're going to perks maybe. Got a hint. Reset bending hint string. I'm going to check that out. Reset bending hint. Hint. Alright, let's see what happens. We got a hint string here. Disable. I really want to disable the perk. Okay, we're running over there. Yeah, see, it hasn't set the model up first. So it hasn't set the model up, which means it's probably not even going to move. Yeah, it's not going to move. I knew it would break. I knew it. Okay, so let's leave that as 1. Leave that as 1, and then what we want to do is yeah, let's go to our code. And yeah, this logic here actually needs to be running anyway, so we're going to turn that off. And what I want to do instead is try and figure out what's actually there's a perk paused there's a perk pause function in perk utilities, so I'm gonna have a quick look at the perk utility function and see if there's a way we can use that to interface with this perk and actually pause it. Okay, I'm I'm tripping up here. Let me see what it said. Let me go back here. ZM perk utility. ZM perk utility is what we need. I couldn't find that. ZM perk. Here's ZM perk. But there's no utility. It should be here. Okay, so maybe it's a custom file. Let me check custom files. ZM perk utility. Okay, here it is. Okay, pause. Pause the Wonder Fizz, unpause. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Global pause pack. Right. Pause pack. Global unpause pack. I'm wondering if I can use this function to disable the perk. But I think that's to do with the Wonder Fizz there, but I'm not too sure. Let me see what happens. Player pause pack, player or player pause pack. Okay. All player pause. Okay, let me try that out. Player pause pack. Okay. What if we try and find it in here, right? Yeah, we do use it here. Tombstone perk. Okay, let me see with Tombstone what that define is. That's a specialty. Perfect. We've already got that. So, what I can do essentially is we can... Yeah, that crap didn't really do anything. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna yeet that over there. And instead, I'm gonna do perk utility, which we probably need to include. So I will grab that from my arena. I have not got it there. Okay. Let me see. I think I just need to go like this. Slap that up here. Like this. Dollar using. All the brackets are all the way around, so let me just put them the right way. Like that. Okay. We want to disable that basically, don't we? Cool. So I'm going to do I print line bold. I'm going to call it perk pause. Just to see what that does. Then I'm going to wait 10. Then we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to put that there. We're going to do global unpause perk. And I'm going to put unpaused. So I'm going to raise this up to 20 actually. So let me just double check that real quick. That's unpaused. Yes, that is correct. Okay, retain perk 0. Don't really matter. So, because it's expecting 2, I will just put 1 there anyway. Right. Hopefully that does it. Let's go check her out. Oh yeah. Yeah, the last thing I tried to print on my 3D printer was a ray gun. My printer started messing up a bit, and I have not touched it in like 6 months. So Yeah, I still need to fine tune it a little bit. But I want to start printing. I want to get my 3D printer working to a really good level. And then I want to start printing car parts, which I think might be quite cool. Because the price of some car parts are like ridiculous. And I feel like what I want to do, I know this is so much of like a deviation from the current games and stuff that I do, but I think it'd be really cool, you know? Because I went to buy a badge for my car because it's broken, like it's busted, and it was like 20 quid, and that was a knockoff one as well. I just thought, well, that's like 10p of plastic, so I could make them, paint them, whatever, and sell them, and undercut all the competition. But I'd also thought though that what would be really cool is if I started designing some like modification parts for cars. So like little trim pieces that will enhance just the sleekness on a vehicle. Like, for example, the grille on my car is a little bit ugly, and the ones you buy online that are like quite nice looking sleek grills, they start at around £100. So in my head I'm thinking, if I can come up with a good process to get those manufactured, then I could be selling them, undercutting the competition, selling for 80, or sell them at the same price, but just like offer a range of different stuff that you wouldn't get anywhere else. I think it could be quite cool, like designing all sorts of parts. But yeah, I don't know. So I was going to get my printer up and running, and start having a go at making some parts for my own car. Might be quite cool. Of course, so like in future, if you then design something that works, like it's more of a prototyping stage, right? If I design a really cool grille for a car and it clicks in and works perfectly and looks really cool, then I'll take the same model, get it manufactured by someone else, like injection molded or something, and then yeah, that way it would work a lot better. So yeah, I might do that. I think it'd be cool. There's definitely a market for it, because like there's cars out there, right, that I looked for some parts and there was like nothing there, like for the cosmetic side of stuff. Like when I want to like change the grille or like change the handles or something like that, like there's like one or two options. There's nothing like out there. So I think that could work really well. But yeah, who knows? Could do streams where I'm just like designing car parts. Oh yeah, waiting 10 seconds still. Right, perk pause. Didn't do it. Right. How do I perk machine, spawn script model, perk machine. Machine set QVPs. Target name, zombie vending. Use. I feel like that. I feel like that. STR end on. Perk end throughout. I'm trying to figure this out right now. What the hell? Perk and power thread. Doesn't exist though. I'm sort of half wondering if I like can. With the maybe it's like a uni trigger where I can set the visibility or something. Well, I can't seem to do that. Let me check the hint again. No, I can't do that. Okay, let me do disable. Disable perks. Okay, that's not really what I'm after there. Pause perks. Yeah, the pause perk thing doesn't seem to work the way that I wanted it to. This might be something that I need to STR on. What if I try doing like a notify? So I'll get rid of this perk pause crap. What if I try doing a notify where it's like without the alias on it? So just do like notify off, but gonna like put that in there and get rid of the alias. So I'm just gonna let me just go like that real quick. I just want to see what happens with that. So custom string or something like that. We do like a wait 5 there maybe, and then string on. Yeah, I don't know if that's correct. It'd be good to disable it somehow. Right, so power on, I think. No, there's not anything. Okay. Power on. Yeah. Notify. Power on. Is there such thing as power off? Power off callback. Machine assets string. Power off. Turn perk off. Pedal machine. ZM perks. Turn perk off. Yeah, I don't really want to do all perks though. Can I do this machine? Okay, ZM perks. There should be like a turn perk off. What the hell's I shit? Oh snap. Right, let's try that out. Let's try that one out. I'm gonna do I'm gonna call this method 2 so we can differentiate it. And then that's turn perk off. And that's called on the machine. So we're gonna do self delete. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's try that out. So, turn perk off. Here I want to pass in the machine. So it should still be valid. So I'm just going to do machine like that. And then I'm going to do wait 10. And then is there a turn perk on? So I think the turn perk on would be the level notify. And then the string, so specialty. And then I think it's power on. I'm gonna do I print line bold, and then I'm gonna do power on, specialty. Wait 10, and then I'm gonna do the same one but slightly different. So I'm gonna do specialty power on, and then otherwise I'm just gonna do specialty on its own. Right. This is called trial and error, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get there in the end. Trying to disable a perk and then trying to have a perk disabled, but then to re-enable it via script code. Anyone know how to do this? I'm in a maze of code. Right, let's see what happens. Wait, did it just flat out not run, or did I not press play? Right. Right, Sphinx tends to think oh, player notify. Okay, he reckons I need to do player notify perk specialty stop. Alright, 269, turn off perk. Yeah, it didn't work. Apparently, to turn it off, I can just do level notify, and then I put in this, but I put stop in the end. Okay. Okay, I think that is good. I was almost there as well. Level. Okay. This have to be my last thing. But yeah, in terms of improved launcher, I think, yeah, a pop-up to say whether you're sure you want to publish with the language is not right. Sounds for when it reaches each stage. Notifies user when each step is complete. And you know when it's done. Autofocus window when it's done. Cool. Clean up log typos. Maybe another thing. Well, let me run and see what happens. Now let's see what happens. Right. Here we go. Last test and then I've got to run. But I'm hoping this is it. It's what we want. Right, it shows the hint. I press this button, the perk should go up in the air. There it is, but the hint's still there. And then a few seconds later, the hint should go. So it should tell me. Notify off. No, it's still there. Still there. Still there. Okay. Did let me just see did level notify yeah, it's not working. That did not hide the hint. Does it have to be player set on the player instead of level? Okay. All right, I do need to wrap this up here, but I will see you guys on the next one. Yeah, this code is a fickle little thing. But I'm hoping that I can get this working because it's pretty cool. Have like a flying up perk machine when it's done. So yeah, I think what I need to do is do player notify and do it this way, but could be wrong. Yes, right. So hopefully that is it. We're gonna find out though. But yeah, see you guys next time. Take care. Much love. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe, and see you then. Bye. Bye bye bye.